It's a new month, yes it is, and you know what that means, my friends. It is time for another unboxing of Video Games Monthly. How's everyone doing? The channel is Square Pegs, I am Jay, we are talking video games, and today we are, as I said, unboxing Video Games Monthly. I do this every month. For the most part, I did forget to do it last month, and I didn't really get anything terribly memorable. For the Genesis, I got X-Mutants and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and for the N64, I got 007, The World Is Not Enough, and I got something else that I can't remember. That's kind of how it went. I don't really recall what it was. It wasn't terribly memorable, and the video wasn't great, so that's why it didn't get posted, but hopefully this month will be better. And we can only find out by doing one thing, and that is diving in and taking a look. Now, as it always goes, guys, I have never opened this box. I do not know what's inside other than freeing it from its priority mail envelope prison. I have just done nothing but place this box on the desk. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe down below so you can keep up to date with everything we got going on. 1,000 subs coming up real soon. Would love to have you guys sticking around for that. And now, let's take a look at this month's Video Games Monthly. Alright, as it is, we will open the box. We will discover what is in here together. Alright, and inside the first thing we have is a Video Games Monthly coaster, and that's not a bad thing. You always need coasters around the game room. Coasters are a necessary thing. Keeps the furniture looking good, keeps the wife happy. I do think this is a good get. I always like the little bits of ephemera they toss in here. It's very nice. Alright, first things first, we have... Oh, this is a Genesis game. Let's find out which one it is. Alright, up next we have Toy Story for the Sega Genesis. Now, I haven't played this one in years. Let's take a look at it right now. Toy Story is one of my absolute favorite Pixar films, although I do kind of like the sequels better than the original, but the original was so groundbreaking, it was kind of remarkable to see. And I remember when this game launched, I remember seeing ads for it in comics and thinking, wow, they've really captured the look of the Toy Story film for this game on the Genesis. And it still looks good. The animations are spectacular. It feels like they're using the assets from the movie to put them into the game, just in a two-dimensional setting. And yeah, I mean, it's a platformer, and it's fine. It's decidedly average. You play as Woody. There's jumping, and you're able to attack things with your pull string. And I don't know. I mean, I would assume later on you get to play as Buzz as well, because I mean that would be kind of a crappy situation if you don't get to play as Buzz Lightyear in a Toy Story game. But it's okay. It's nothing groundbreaking. This doesn't feel exceptional like Lion King or Aladdin or some of the NES Disney games. This just feels like an all-right average platformer, and that's kind of what it is. Alright, there you have it, Toy Story. Okay, let's take a look at what is next. Alright, here we go. This is an N64 cartridge, and it is Clay Fighter 63 1/3. I forgot about the Clay Fighter series. I don't think I've played a Clay Fighter game in, well, probably since this was new on shelves. Let's take a look and see how it performs nowadays. I always like getting stuff for the N64 in these boxes because it's a console that I didn't have when I was an early 20-something. I just kind of played everyone else's N64. So being able to get games that I kind of looked at and wanted to play from afar is exciting. Now, Clay Fighter 63 1/3 is not one of those games, to be clear. I am not a fan of the Clay Fighter series. I don't like them. I didn't like the original ones. I had no interest in playing it on the 64. And after playing it, that opinion stands. I will probably never play this game again. It has Earthworm Jim in it, and that's awesome. I am ecstatic that Earthworm Jim is in the game, because that's its redeeming quality. There are some truly awful racial stereotype characters in the game. It doesn't control terribly well. It doesn't look good. I mean, it's an N64 game, so it looks a little muddy. A lot muddy, let's be honest. But yeah, I will never play this one again. I can't even say I'm happy to have it in my collection. Like, because I'm not a completionist. I'm not going for a full N64 set. It exists. If anyone wants it, message me. We'll swing a trade. Alright, there you have it. Clay Fighter 63 1/3. Let's go on to our next one. And up next we have... Oh, we got a GBA game. And for the GBA we have... Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Well, that's a bit disappointing, not gonna lie. Let's take a look, let's see how it does. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is a really interesting kind of top-down isometric GBA game where you play as Harry, and you may play as more people down the road, I don't know. I played the first level for a little bit just to get some footage here, but It's kind of a top-down puzzle-solving action game. It honestly kind of feels a little bit like Diablo, oddly enough. You go around, you're moving stuff, you're solving puzzles, you're attacking enemies, and there's different attacks that you can do based on how long you hold a button down. It'll actually be stronger or weaker depending on how long you hold the attack button down. But that's about it. I mean, I worked at EA when the Harry Potter games were coming out, and I remember them being decidedly average. And that's kind of what this one is too. It's fine. Again, it's kind of be the theme of this box. I think you guys should, spoilers here. It's fine. It does what it's supposed to do, and it does it, you know, adequately. It's not great. Not something I would have picked out for myself. All right, there you got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Next game. Next up, we have another GBA game, and it is Tetris Worlds. That's funny. I actually just got Tetris Worlds for the Xbox with the Star Wars: The Clone Wars duo, so let's take a look at this one on the GBA. Tetris Worlds was one of my GBA games that I got this month, and I do like collecting for the Game Boy Advance. It's one of the best consoles ever made. Something I really had a lot of fun playing back when I worked at EA and just at the house that me and my friends and my wife rented. It was something that we all shared together and we all really loved playing. Tetris Worlds is Tetris. If you've played Tetris before, you've played this game. There are some different modes in there. There's actually one called Sticky Tetris that has different colors on all the different blocks that come down, and the colors will adhere to each other, and it's supposed to make it a little more difficult to clear things out, but I didn't really have an issue with it. I didn't see it as being any more difficult than standard Tetris. Of course, standard Tetris is also on here, so that's great. It's fine. I mean, it's Tetris. If you've played Tetris before, you've played this before. It's really not that hard to figure out. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Tetris is great for a reason. Actually, I was talking to my friend Corey earlier today. He asked me if there was any perfect games that I'd ever played before, and I think Tetris is probably one of the few, because it fits every space, and it's always good no matter what. So, it's a good game. Not something I would have gone out of my way to pick up, but it is good. Alright, there you have it, Tetris Worlds. Alright, so there we have this month's offerings. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna record this audio before I actually play the games. There might be a little disclaimer down here at the bottom. There's open space on the table saying that my mind has changed, but I won't lie to you. This is kind of a crappy month. Kind of a letdown as far as the quality goes. Like, I don't necessarily see myself playing any of these games. Definitely got my money's worth this month as far as value goes, but quality, man, I don't know. So the continued lottery that is Video Games Monthly has taken place, and once again, I am kind of left with a mixed bag. I didn't post last month's video because none of the stuff was terribly exciting, and it was all stuff that folks had seen a million times before. This one at least has some variety to it, and there's some interesting bits in there as far as that goes, but I gotta be honest, none of these are games that I would have picked myself, and nothing really excites me and makes me super happy that I got it. I mean, Clay Fighter getting that, being worth 24 bucks is a nice deal, and everything else at least has a $9 or $10 value, but I don't know. Just because a game has value doesn't mean it's good. I would rather receive more quality stuff. Like, it would be awesome if that was a tick option. Like, I could just set, just send me critically acclaimed stuff, or stuff that is over X score. I don't know. There's probably a lot of back-end work on their end, and it's not something that would be easily available or easily implemented, but hey, I want what I want. I guess the highlight for this one is going to be Clay Fighter. I do like getting stuff for the 64. I do like adding stuff to that collection. It just, man, there's other stuff I would have added before this one. Let me know in the comments down below what you think the best game is that I received, what your favorite game is that I got. If I'm way out of line, if you think this is a great month and I'm just overlooking some absolute quality here, please hit like, please subscribe. If you are new around here, as I mentioned at the top of the video, we are on our way to 1,000 subs, and what I did not say is we are going to be doing a big giveaway when we get there. We've got a PS5 game to give away, some Square Pegs merchandise, and some other goodies that I think you guys will enjoy. Thank you for watching today. Appreciate you being here. Until next time, remember to play more games, stay square, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.